Hi, I'm Marianne Binetti, and here is a hydrangea wreath that took me just minutes to make. No glue, no wire, no skill. So I'm going to show you the steps on how to do that. First of all, you're going to need a grapevine wreath. These come in many sizes. You get them at hobby stores. I actually found both of mine at a thrift store, and I just pulled out all the stuff that had been on it. So you see the back of the wreath is going to be nice and flat. This is going to go against the wall, and the wreath is made to just stick the stems of the hydrangea in between the grapevine wreath. So let's get started. First thing, it's going to hang on my door. I take a piece of ribbon. Again, I recycled the ribbon, and I just weave it through any place on the wreath. Tie a knot. The knot's not going to show because I flip it. Okay, that's how I'm going to hang the wreath. Now, I collect my hydrangeas. This can be the tricky part. When you cut a hydrangea, you want to make sure that the petals are dry and leathery. So this is dry and leathery. This is a blushing bride white hydrangea. It turns kind of green and pink. See, it kind of blushes as it ages. But this is from the same hydrangea bush. You see how it's very white? The petals are really soft. It's not dry enough. You can use it in a wreath, but it won't last very long. So I'm looking for petals that are rather leathery and thick. I remove every single leaf and make sure the stems are only about 6 to 8 inches long. That way they fit into the wreath better. So I collect a bunch of these. I also went and found a few pink hydrangeas from a endless summer hydrangea that I have. It's really pink because it's growing in potting soil, which is less acidic. It would be blue in the ground. I only have about 3 of these pink ones, so I'm going to scatter them throughout the wreath rather than bunch them up. And then, just for fun, because it kind of matches, I cut some Sedum Autumn Joy stems, and I will put these short stems of Sedum Autumn Joy in the wreath as well. So super easy. The stem has no leaves. It kind of has a little bend to it. So I simply poke it all around. I just evenly space. I'm just poking the stem. Let me show you. I'm taking the stem and I'm poking it in between the grapevine. If it comes out the back like this, you can bend it. See? So it's going to be nice and flat on the back. And you can see how fast this goes. I just poke them all in there. The more hydrangeas you have, the more forgiving this project is, because you can fill in the space. And I'm just poking them in all around. Now, I know sometimes people have said they like to spray the finished wreath with flower preservative or hairspray. I haven't done that ever before, but maybe I'll try it this year, and I'll see if I'll do half hairspray and half natural, and I'll see if it helps preserve the wreath. Okay, so now I've got most of my green ones in, and now, see, they stay in. Here's the top of the wreath, so I'm going to space the pink ones and the Sedum Autumn Joy kind of evenly. I'll do one pink one on one side, one pink one on the other side. One pink one fell. Put this one down here. Sedum Autumn Joy, once again, just push these stems right into the grapevine wreath. And I've even seen if you only have a few hydrangeas, you could just put some near the top of the wreath and let the rest of the grapevine wreath show. And I've reused my same grapevine wreaths for probably 15 years now. When the season's over, when the hydrangeas start to fade or get brown, I just pull them apart, add them to the compost pile, and store my wreath away. Okay, there we have it. Oops, here's a little stem sticking out. Anything like that, redirect. If a single hydrangea or one of these turns brown or dries up, it's easy to pull it out. Because remember, there is no glue, there is no wires. You're simply poking the stems in between the vines of a grapevine wreath, available at Hobby Lobby or any craft store. All right. Make it nice and tight. And now I'm going to hang it on my front door. And here it is, my finished hydrangea wreath. I'm going to now hang it on the door using the ribbon loop that I attached at the very beginning of the project. And it just hangs right there. It's undercover, protected from the direct sun, protected from the rain. So this dried hydrangea wreath and the Seed of Autumn Joy, this is going to look good for weeks, even months, to celebrate the fall season. This has been Marianne Binetti with Easy Answers for Great Gardens.
If you enjoyed these gardening tips, subscribe to our channel so you can get updates on new videos and stay in the know about all things gardening. Click the red subscribe button below. See the description below for more information about how to connect with us on PlantersPlace.com, Facebook, and Instagram.